All right, folks. Episode 92, issue number 92, SF Comic Book Co., the SF Company Hour. We're going to be talking about the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. Rick, I haven't talked to you about the trailer yet. I'm going to tell you this. I got a bad feeling about this one, Rick.
That's not a good thing.
I got a bad feeling about it. I don't know, man. They're pulling from certain storylines that I have some issues with, so I'm gonna. We'll talk about it more later. That's a little tease for you. But I know everybody's going ape shit and liking the trailer. I have some issues coming up. SF Company Hour number 92, on the road to 100. Still don't know what the hell we're gonna do for 100, but we'll see. We have eight more shows or 7 more shows to figure it out. Maximum effort. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like good or like good?
When I say I'm good, I'm good.
Don't threaten me. Don't you threaten me. All right. So yeah, I got a couple things to talk about. It's going to, like I always say, we're going to try to keep it short, and then we go on for like 7 hours. So we'll see what happens.
Sorry, Frank.
Sorry, Frank. Yeah, we just called that the Sorry Frank Hour. Like the third hour is the Sorry Frank Hour. Krista, greetings, nerds. Hello, fellow nerd. All right. So yeah, number 92. Interesting week. We had some trailers drop. We'll talk about the Eternals trailer also. We attended Godzilla Fest. Well, at least part of what. And part of Godzilla Fest. We'll talk about that for a little bit. And just a couple of random stuff here and there. So we'll start off. We'll start off with the sad news. We always, try to get this out of the way so we can party. So we lost the great Sonny Chiba. Was it last week or a few days ago?
I think, last week. Last week, I think it was a Friday or Thursday.
Yeah. A great Sonny Chiba, just a fixture in so many like martial arts movies. Just one of those guys that you see in a film and just kind of brings a smile to your face. He was in a lot of the great like kung fu flicks of all time. Was Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, man. Yeah.
Street Fighter probably is one of his main ones for sure. He did get a second life during the Kill Bill series. He played a couple roles in Kill Bill, right?
In Kill Bill, no, I think he was only Hanzo.
He's only Hanzo, okay.
Yeah.
A few people played multiple roles.
Yeah, Gordon Liu played
multiple. Yeah, he played the Master, and then he played the Crazy 88 guy.
The Crazy 88. Yeah.
Yeah, right on. I'm kind of glad he got that second life. He got to, he got, thanks to people shit on Tarantino all the time.
Do they?
Oh yeah, people. Yeah, there's a lot of hate for Tarantino nowadays.
Okay.
Yeah. So people like, he just rips off all these other movies, makes it whatever. He introduced the world to a lot of these guys, and he brings back actors from obscurity that no one gave a shit about. And his film knowledge and his film insight is just well known. Like I wouldn't know about a lot of these guys if it wasn't Quentin Tarantino. Sonny Chiba, one of those just actors that would show up and you see one of his flicks. It's just Sonny Chiba was a badass. So Rick, what are your thoughts, man, on the great Sonny Chiba?
Dude, yeah, it just saddens. I mean, he was 82, but I think the saddest part it has to do it's because of COVID. He had COVID complications, and it's sad to hear that COVID is cutting a lot of people's lives short. Not just celebrities, but just people around the world. Like, there's no need to die over this shit. It's just honestly, a lot of people costing it people's lives just over some stupidity, man. So
let's talk about Sonny Chiba. We can we'll talk about
that. That's the whole thing. Like for me, like when I think of Sonny Chiba, I love Hattori Hanzo and definitely Sonny in the Street Fighter. But there's a little known movie that people don't kind of know about. At least over here, it's a movie called The Storm Riders. I think it's a Chinese comic book. and they made a live action movie back in the day.
So 1998.
Yeah, I actually own it. I should let you borrow it. It's pretty sick. It's kind of like it's wuxia meets like Mortal Kombat in a way, which is kind of dope. But he plays Conqueror, like the villainous bad guy at the end. And dude, Sonny Chiba has a moment in that where it's very. I know. Oh, here's Lori, so she's gonna love this one. It's very Michael Corleone-ish at the very end of Godfather 3 after his daughter dies. You know how he lets out that fucking god awful scream. Like it's silence and then it's he does something similar to that. But yeah, I think that's the movie. I love him as Hanzo, but you know he's like a co-star and he's got like such a brief time in that movie. And of course, you know, the Street Fighter. It's like, to me, that's like his. That's one of his legacies.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go watch, it's called The Storm Riders. And Sonny Chiba, he's got a heavy hand as the villain. I think it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes for like a comic book film, but it's pretty dope.
Mm. Yeah. He was in Tokyo Drift. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't watch Tokyo Drift. I haven't seen any. I don't think I've seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies. I'm sorry. I'll watch Gone in 60 Seconds 9 times.
Let's watch the fifth one. That's the only decent one. Lori, I remember all the Sonny Chiba references in True Romance. Yeah. Like a lot of like film nerds will know about Sonny Chiba. Like I definitely need to go back and watch some Sonny Chiba flicks. Gene, one of our friends on Facebook group, he did an article about his top 10 Sonny Chiba flick. So check that article out. It's very interesting stuff. Tarantino is apparently a big Seijun Suzuki fan. My number 9 favorite directors. There you go. Head to the curb, Lori. There you go. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in Kill Bill. Like Kill Bill Volume 1 is definitely probably my top 3 favorite Tarantino flicks. So shout out to Sonny Chiba, one of the greats. I kind of wish he was used a little more over here, but you know, hey man, we got some great performances, and he did a shitload of movies over there. So you know, you have a lot of movies. If you haven't, a lot of movies to catch up on. So I definitely want to go some deep dive in some older Sonny Chiba stuff. So cheers to Sonny Chiba, one of the greats, all times.
No doubt.
All right. That was water. All right. Let's go. Did you just spit in there?
That's tea. No.
I thought you. I was like, man, got some cha. You got some cha in there. Just cha. All it took was that movie. Just I will never try that shit. Like, nope, I'm not trying that shit. That looks
never again, man.
Ugh, gross. All right, folks. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Appreciate it. Follow the social medias, the Instagram, the Facebooks, the Twitters, all that crap. You'll know we'll have some times changing here and there, so you definitely want to follow that to know when we're coming on. Next week, we got to figure out what we're going on next week. Might be Rick by himself. Well, no, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh shit.
We're just gonna rant on about fucking The Crow and fucking Dark City for like 2 hours.
It's my time to shine, baby. My time to shine. According to Alex, I'll talk about Critters 4 for the whole fucking segment.
All right, let's check let's see. Let's look at some toy stuff. I only got not too much this week, but Super Sevens have just been killing it lately, man. They're just coming out all these licenses, man. They're gonna lose
money after this, man.
So they're doing Ultimates line. Ultimates line is more of their high they're like their 1/12-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch scale figures. So now they got the Simpsons license now. So they're doing Simpsons figures. Instead of just doing the standard Simpsons, Marge, Bart, Lisa, whatever, they're doing some kind of all over the place, man. They got the Itchy and Scratchy from Itchy and Scratchy Land. They got the astronaut Homer from the space when Homer went into space. They got Poochie. which I'm probably gonna fuck with. I love Poochie. Poochie's fucking great. He's the cousin Oliver of the Simpsons. Yeah, and Mo looks great. The accessories look cool. They come with a lot of cool shit. So yeah, I might be fucking with some of these. Rick, what about you? You messing with any of these?
I think I'd like a Poochie, but I really wish they had Itchy and Scratchy, not just like
the robots.
Yeah, I wish they also have Itchy and Scratchy, because that would probably be my first go-to. Would be them too.
Yeah, well, they're gonna do a lot. Super 7's pretty. Yeah, if this sells well, they'll be doing a bunch of these. Any obscure Simpsons characters you want to see made as a figure?
Dr. Nick. I fucking love
Dr. Nick.
Hey everybody! I love Dr. Nick.
Dr. Nick's cool.
Troy McClure would be an off one. I love that. Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
Yeah, McClure would be cool. Yeah,
McClure would be awesome. Wolfgang, Wolfhard. Is that his name? No, Wolfhard, right? Wolfgang Wolfhard. What? It is Wolfgang Wolfhard. Fucking the what's his name? Schwarzenegger guy.
Oh,
Wolfram? No, Wolfgang. No. It's Wolf. Isn't it Wolfgang or something?
Wolfred.
Wolfred. I just said
Wolfred. I know his name too. Rainier. Oh, no, I know it. Rainier Wolfcastle.
Wolfcastle. Rainier Wolfcastle. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to look it up, but I was like, I know this. It has to be in my head somewhere.
Yeah, so he'd be one of those other ones that I like. And
the goggles, they do nothing.
And just for shits and giggles, Homer's brother, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Homer's brother.
Down with that. I would want a fucking Hank Scorpio. Hank Scorpio with a fucking flamethrower, all that, with some moccasins on. Frank Grimes would be awesome. Grimy. Let's see.
The fucking the convict dude.
Oh, Snake.
Oh yeah. I'm taking this to Mexico. I love that guy, man.
A radioactive man and Fallout Boy would be cool.
That would be a good one.
That'd be a cool two-pack right there. Yeah, they could do. They've done Simpsons figures. Like I think what was it, Playmates that did them back in the day. Like I have some of them, but
they don't look like that, man.
Yeah, those were like very limited, articulate. They were very like kind of just like plastic statues and stuff. So these are definitely more articulate. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a comic book guy. I love comic book guy. The Simpsons have so many damn characters they can pull from, but yeah, hopefully this line keeps going. But as of right now, Poochie is probably the one I'm going to get because I just love that shitty character.
These remind me of like the 3D models from the Simpson Hit and Run game.
Oh yeah, kind of, yeah, I can see that. Ooh, like not even going into the Treehouse of Horror stuff too.
Oh,
we get Mr. Burns from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be sick. I would fuck with that. Bartman would be cool. You could do a lot. You could do a lot with these Simpsons characters. So throw us in the comments what characters you want to see from the Simpsons.
Raven Bart.
Nevermore. Yeah. Krista, I want to Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
You'll get it. Okay, you'll get it. Crazy cat lady. Be awesome.
She comes with hella like little cats.
Yeah, he just cat she needs to have like a cat throwing action. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
with cat throwing action.
Any like a Sideshow Bob would be awesome.
Sideshow Mel too.
Sideshow Mel. Sideshow Luke Perry.
Oh. The celebrity, some celebrity characters would be sick.
Yeah, too. I wonder if they might be difficult to get the license. That's the only issue with that.
Get the Wade Boggs with no sideburns.
Yeah,
no sideburns. Hit
it. The Bret Hart. They have a Bret Hart figure from one of those lines.
Oh, do they? That'd be sick.
Yeah, Bret Hart. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's so many characters they can do. But yeah, Hank Scorpio and Frank Grimes are probably the two I'd fuck with the most. Like as far as the regular Simpsons, I don't really need all the regular stuff. Maybe Sexy Marge in her lingerie, maybe that.
Selma and Patty.
Homer. Stampy the elephant.
You know what? I'd like to get the fucking Homer, the fucking vehicle, if they were to make one.
Oh, the Homer. Yeah.
The Homer would be sick. Oh, you got it?
Oh, jeez, everything fall.
Yeah. But like a Super 7 one? That way you can put a Super 7 figure in there?
Fucking $80 for that fucking thing. Maggie with a gun, that'd be cool. Oh, it's just Mr. Burns. Kill it. Kill it.
Willie would be sick.
Willie, yeah, Willie. Oh, Willie from Treehouse of Horror when he was a Freddy.
The Freddy one, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucking any of the Treehouse of Horror, I'm down with because that'd be fucking like zombie Flanders and shit like that. That'd be awesome. Totally down with that. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Yeah. I want to hear from people. Yeah, hit the comic section. What Simpsons Super Sevens figures you guys want to see? All right. Let's see. Let's jump. You saw this, right, Rick? So the new He-Man cartoon.
I didn't even want to look at the trailer. After I saw the designs, I was like, yeah, I don't
Well, first of all, this is not for us. This is for kids, but still, like, even if like Orko's like some robotic, like fucking weird thing from like fucking Wall-E. Battle Cat looks. I don't know. It just looks. People. I like how all those fucking fanboys were bitching about this He-Man Resurrection. At least they stayed true to the fucking most of the looks of the character, and only updated slightly. Now, this is what you get. You want to bitch and fucking complain, you're gonna get this. But and again, this is for kids, so I guess I can't complain too much. I'm not gonna watch it.
I want to know what the fuck was on the left though. It looked like it was or on the right. It's fucking. Is that Samus from fucking? Or is that supposed to be Man at Arms?
I think that's supposed to be Man at Arms. Yeah.
Janky.
I remember somebody complaining. Yeah, they have like weird horse fucking legs. What the fuck is going on here, man? Yeah, this looks.
They're in robot. It looks like they're like fucking in like prosthetics.
Yeah, it looks pretty weak.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And that's the thing, I know it's not marketed to me, I do still watch cartoons though. It's so you guys are just saying, no, we don't give a shit about you. It's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to like have wouldn't you have like want to like please both audiences, like get the new?
If they don't, because the thing is, we don't buy toys. Well, they think we don't buy toys.
Well, you could have fooled me because I got a lot.
Right? But that's the whole thing. It's like, well, parents are going to buy them toys. I was like, yeah, I can buy my own fucking toys. I don't need my mom to still buy me toys right now. I can buy more toys than, a parent will buy their fucking, he doesn't need toys. He needs an education. Like,
he needs his vaccination.
I'll get toys. Can you imagine if they were to make, like, a cartoon, like a legacy cartoon? Like, Voltron's not that bad on Netflix, actually. It's like
I heard it's good. Yeah, I heard that. I've seen a couple episodes. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It still feels like Voltron, which is nice. But that's the thing. A lot of these new cartoons do not feel like if they were to come out with the Bionic 6, I guarantee you they're gonna fuck that up. Like
they'll be the Binary 6.
Some kind of weird. I don't know. Hey, there's enough characters, so.
Did you see the? I tried watching like 5 minutes of that fucking Jellystone shit.
It's out already.
It's out. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, that's sad, man.
It's not good. I tried watching it. I was like, all right, let me check this out. I couldn't go 5 minutes. I couldn't last 5 minutes. I was like, oh wow, this is.
I gotta try.
What was it Augie Doggy and what's
Doggy Daddy?
Doggy Daddy. They changed the boy into a girl for some reason. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be a father and son. It's supposed to be a father and son thing. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people don't get. It's like it's one of those like we can do it. Yes, we can, son. Of course we can do this. It was always like a dad reassuring.
Yeah, we need a lot more positive male role models for fathers and sons. Like
no. There's nothing positive about males these days, guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You reap what you sow, I guess.
I didn't fucking shit on anybody's fucking parade. Don't shit on me just because I'm a guy.
David, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, David? How you doing, man?
Dave.
Yeah,
Dave.
Let's see. All right, let's talk about this real quick. So Jim Shooter just signed away Secret Wars and Venom for $10,000. This is from Bleeding Cool. At the recent GalaxyCon, Jim Shooter was asked about Marvel plans for Secret Wars. The series that he wrote when he was editor-in-chief of Marvel that set the tone for Marvel Comics events that followed, as well as debuting Spider-Man's sentient black costume, which one day would become Venom. He talked about a phone call he had from Marvel, most recently he had from Marvel. He said, this one cloud called me from Marvel. He wasn't an editor or anything. He was just some executive in property management, which was a little odd. And he asked me if I wanted to write a novelization of Secret Wars. And I said, well, I'd consider it. So he sends me an offer. And the offer came with a contract. And the contract was like a thick, and also was a retroactive work for hire. And it's basically, the contract covered, like, basically, they wanted him to sign over his rights to Secret Wars, because basically Marvel's going to, their next event, kind of like they've been kind of keeping it under wraps, but you could kind of see where it's kind of coming. Like Secret Wars is kind of the logical next step for their events. It's a name that a lot of comic book fans know. They've done like 3-4 Secret Wars fucking storylines over the years. So yeah, a lot of these characters came from a shooter, and so basically they paid him $10,000 to like, hey, here's $10,000. Let us use your. We're gonna basically use the name and use all this shit. And yeah, this is he's again paid more than some of the other artists and creators who got like a $5,000 check. We talked about this a little more recently last week about creators getting screwed over. Yeah, did you read this article, Rick? What'd you think about this?
I didn't read the article because I was kind of upset when I saw the total. $10,000 for Secret Wars. They're gonna make fucking bank on this shit, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a billion. Whatever Secret Wars comes out, it's gonna be a cross multiverse event.
They could have gave him like 100 G's, and that's still, to me, like not enough, because it Secret Wars is gonna be. I think so. I think Secret Wars might be bigger, definitely bigger than the Infinity Gauntlets.
Yeah, because you're gonna have the Fantastic Four. You're gonna have X-Men. You're gonna have fucking Spider-Man. You're gonna have all these characters all under one roof having a big ass fucking battle. It's not so secret, the Secret Wars.
Yeah, and it's sick because people are like, well, can they do it on that big of a scale? I'm like, they just showed you they could.
Yeah. They can do it. Yeah. So they get the right directors. Like hopefully the Russos come back because they know how to handle like all these multiple characters and shit. So.
But it just kind of it's upsetting that it's only 10 G's. Like, it's super upsetting that it's only 10 G's, man. Like,
yeah. So he turned down the initial offer, and then he got a call from
5,000, right?
Yeah, and then President decided to do. He apologized for the lower down guy who tried to con me into signing over prior. He's like like Jim Shooter's he's a controversial guy in the comics world. Like he definitely has some, his takes are definitely all over the place. But yeah, he's not an idiot. He knows what the shit's worth. So, so yeah, basically his guy told him to like take the money and just pretty much whatever. And Shooter has a lot of money. Yeah, Shooter has some money, so it's not like he's like desperate or anything right now. I bet he could definitely fought it a little bit more, but I think it's it sucks that they should be giving away. They should be paying these guys some more money, man. Like we talked about Brubaker last week, man. Like there would not be a Winter Soldier. There would not be all these like storyline threads if it wasn't Brubaker writing the comic. And like Mark Millar with Civil War and like fucking. Bendis and like a lot of these writers that they're pulling a lot of these stories from just over history, like a history, and especially like a lot of stories from the past like 15, 20 years they're pulling from. And it's a work for hire thing. They you work for a company and you write for them. They own it's their properties, but I think they should like kind of go ahead of this and kind of like take care of these guys. Give them a little bit, just give them, here's $1 million. Thanks for fucking giving us a fucking $3 billion franchise,
Pretty much.
LOL, I'll drink to that. Me too. Cheers. Cheers for fears. There you go. All right. Let's see. What was? Let's see. What was the next thing we were gonna shop it up? Shop it up with. All right, we did that. Did that. Let's talk about Godzilla Fest. So Godzilla Fest, King Kong Crashes Godzilla Fest happened this weekend. There's my little badge right there. They missed out last year, so they had one a couple of months ago. We talked about a little bit, but this week they had another one, and they did King Kong Crashes Godzilla Fest. So they had some Godzilla movies, Kong movies mixed in, which is pretty awesome. I picked up some cool shit. It was the first day. I checked out Godzilla versus Destroyer, and Rick joined for a King Kong 33, which was awesome.
I saw Destroyer.
Oh yeah, you were there for Destroyer. Yeah. And also for the second day, I was by myself for most of it.
Yeah.
I checked out the Green Slime, which I've never seen before. Have you seen the Green Slime?
I don't think so, dude.
You need to watch that movie. That movie's awesome. I want to see Tarantino remake that with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. You'll watch it and you'll see why. It's real. It's from 1968. It was Japanese produced with English actors. It's just like a cheesy sci-fi. It's like a 50s sci-fi cheesy.
Like a Blob or something.
Kind of, but it's set in like on a space station. It's like it's cheesy as fuck, but it's fucking fun. It has a great, just like the Blob. There's definitely some comparisons. They have like a cheesy theme song. Happens, but I think you'll like it, man. I think you dig it. I'm gonna try to find it on DVD or Blu-ray. I'm glad I went to go see it because I was like I wasn't too sure about that one. I was like, let me go check it out. Let's see something I've never seen before. But it was really good. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, my favorite Godzilla film of all time, and King Kong 76. I've never seen it on the big screen. Childhood favorite of mine. So I got to see that on the big screen. So that was awesome. I did correct. There was not a lot of people in there, but so I actually won something. I never win anything at anything. So I won a return of Ultraman Blu-ray. This is from Series 4 in 1971. It's a steelbook too. So that was awesome. Of course, who's the man that who's in the ape suit? Pretty much was the question.
Rick Baker.
Rick Baker. He didn't even get the answer the question out before I answered it. He was throwing the softballs out there, so it wasn't it wasn't like anything fucking hard. But if you're a Kong 76 fan or a fan of special effects, you probably know that. Destroyer. I like Destroyer. The only problem, they show the fucking the English versions. The Japanese versions are so much better, especially with Destroyer. And was it King Ghidorah? I love the Japanese version so much better. The Destroyer one kind of sucks because they don't have the after credits with the score, like the score going through the history of Godzilla, which would bother me out. So if you can watch the Japanese versions of these movies, I would highly recommend it. The English dubs are not a huge fan of. There's some cool moments they kind of like gloss over and kind of ruin. Lori, Godzilla Fest was great. Lori was there for a lot of them. Yeah, she saw some bangers. Yeah. So Rick, what'd you think? Was this your first Godzilla Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like the vendors outside having all the
little swag,
all the products. Yeah. I like the fact that they add little vignettes, like the one before the Kong 33.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot.
That was a long fucking radio fucking commercial and shit. It was sick. I like how they cut it to the movie, which was kind of dope.
They have to fill time because Kong 33 is like an hour and 20 minutes or something.
Yeah,
it's super short.
It's pretty short. But I'll definitely go back. It's just that popcorn, man. Ooh, it's deadly if you add extra butter. When
you eat like a whole tub to yourself too. That's
the It's It and the hot dog and the beer.
Oh yeah, all that butter grease and that ice cream. No, that's not.
Yeah, it was a bad combination.
A deadly combination.
Yeah, very bad.
Yeah, that.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. Is your mic on your side?
This one?
Your headphone mic's on.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why you've been sounding so funny.
I don't think so. I can double check.
No, it is on because you tapped it and you made a bunch of noise. Yeah. So I picked up a Singular Point Godzilla. I've been looking for this one for a while. Yeah, it's a different take on Godzilla. I kind of like it. It's from the Netflix series, the new one. It's kind of interesting. I kind of dig it. Yeah, I kind of dig the design. It's something different. Got them thick thighs too. That boy thick. So yeah, I'm digging the design. Also picked up a little Jet Jaguar. Yeah, cool Jet Jaguar figure. I'm a big Jet Jaguar mark, so yeah, this is a cool one. Yeah, I like all the little swag. The vendors are super cool. They're always like super nice. It's just a fun event, man. I'm glad they do it.
I wish somebody would do a toy for that Jan de Bont fucking mock for Godzilla.
I'm part of a Godzilla collector group, and people bring that up every once in a while. Hey, does anybody make this, like a 3D print of this?
That would be sick, man. I wish that would have been the design. That would have been a great movie to see.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see. Yeah, it would definitely been better than the '98 for sure. The Deanzilla. Iguanosaurus. It's fine as a monster movie. Like if it was called Iguanodon or Iguanosaurus or whatever, that would have been fine. But the fact that you call it Godzilla, that is not Godzilla, my friend. But it was an enjoyable, just like cheesy monster, a monster movie. I like how in the '90s they just kind of decided to like make all these movies, these like like sci-fi movies, like alien invasion movies, Independence Day, or a monster movie like Godzilla, or a disaster movie like Armageddon, like all these like movies from like the 60s and 70s, but with big, huge budgets. So that was a cool thing about the '90s for sure. So speaking of '90s, did you see Matrix 4 has a title now?
Oh shit! What's it called?
Matrix Resurrections.
Okay. Mine, because the way they were going, like very Messiah with Neo. I was hoping it would be called Matrix Revelations. That's what sticking with the whole revolutions, all that, Reloaded.
Revelations. Yeah, maybe that'll be the next one.
Revelations. That's what I was hoping for. It would be Revelations, because we need a lot of shit revealed. There needs to be a revelation when it comes to the Matrix.
Yeah, they set up a lot of shit, but they didn't fucking follow through with that. We'll see. I remember like a few months ago they were talking about like a lot of it was gonna just be called The Matrix. Like they weren't gonna like give it a subtitle. Like no, you got to give it a subtitle. Don't call it.
The Matrix is The Matrix.
Yeah,
and it's still like, I don't know about you. You say you like Reloaded. It's cool. It's not something I really would like go out.
I like a lot of Reloaded. It's definitely not a perfect movie, but I like the shit that they set up, and the action is really fun. And
the thing is, you know what it is? They set up a lot of shit, but they didn't take advantage.
Yeah.
So it kind of but
the third movie kind of ruins the whole fucking franchise. Really,
I love that first movie though, man.
Yeah. The only good thing about the third movie was the mecha fight and the Agent Smith and Neo fight at the end. That was the only thing that was like semi decent.
The story was shit.
It just sucked. It was just like, it was not cool. I didn't put this in the notes, but so what was it? Cinemacon happened this weekend. This is kind of a big, one of the big like movie studio kind of things, where they kind of like preview a bunch of new stuff that's coming out within like the next year or so. That's where they premiered the Spider-Man trailer, and they premiered some other stuff. They actually showed Ghostbusters Afterlife, the whole movie. So a few critics actually see it. There's a review embargo, but a lot of people have been posting about like this is this is gonna be good. Let's see. Joe Blow posted this. What a great! I'm not surprised. Sony showed this. They know what they've got. Another guy posted Ghostbusters Afterlife. Wow, was not expecting how heartfelt it is. It was a very, very childlike Spielberg vibe to it. Jason Reitman is extremely loyal to the original. So that gets me. We kind of saw that in the trailers. Like, we kind of mentioned that when we first saw the first trailer. They kind of had some Amblin kind of vibes to it, very Spielbergian kind of vibes to it. Let's see, another guy, Sean, posted, saw Ghostbusters Afterlife at CinemaCon. It's good. A solid continuation of the original two films. A nostalgia for the original, a strong turn by McKenna Grace as Egon's granddaughter. Paul Rudd gets the best lines. Fans will dig it.
Oh man.
I'm fucking juiced for this movie.
So, when does? How far away are we from this? 2
November.
months? Fucking A, man.
November.
Why do they do this? I think it's to build the anticipation. Like, they know what they got.
I like this one right here. Ghostbusters Afterlife is the Ghostbusters sequel I've been waiting for my whole life. It's a nostalgia done right, a perfect blend of classic Ghostbuster moments with a fresh and unique twist for the whole generation, a whole new generation to enjoy. I got goosebumps.
Okay, so this is what I'm waiting for. Once the movie drops, I'm fucking keeping an eye on. There's gonna be people talking. Paul Feig is gonna say something. Kristen, what's her name? Kristen Wiig is gonna say something.
Nah, they're not saying nothing.
Yes, they are.
What do you think they're gonna say? Our movie was better.
They better praise it. That's all I know. They better praise it. They are gonna say something, but it better be positive.
It's not gonna be negative, dude. They're not gonna say something negative about this, dude. You know it.
Feig might. Out of
he learned his lesson. He's shut the fuck up.
I don't think so. Not him.
Yeah, if they're gonna say anything, it's gonna be positive. They ain't gonna say some like fucking. Yeah, they have no room to talk about anything. So.
Well, see, that's what we say. That's what we think. They think they made fucking a movie for the ages. Just that's. Hey, I'm not saying that.
Who said that?
That's how they feel, bro. That's how butthurt they were when it got they didn't get well received. They thought they made a great fucking movie.
Yeah, and
Sorry, they didn't.
Like 5 minutes of that movie.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like because they're coming from a different place. We know a movie was shit, but they feel they made a masterpiece. So they might have some. Paul Feig is gonna have something to say, dude. I'm telling you.
Got something to say about this, Lori? Amazing to see the special effects in Kong 33. It held up for sure. Yeah, seeing them on the big screen too. Like I got to see Kong 33 and Kong 76 on the big screen. Yeah, those special effects are great, man, on the big screen. Lori, supposedly
that he gave Kong he's all happy and smiling. That was great.
Excuse me. Supposedly, Wishes of Eastwick is going to be remade. Okay, make it good.
No, it's going to be weird.
Make it good. You're gonna remake it. Make it good. No one cares about Witches of Eastwick. No one's seen that movie in like 30 years. So yeah, go ahead, make it good.
It's a good movie though.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna remake, this is my stance on remakes. You're gonna remake it. Make it good.
So if you heard they're remaking Beetlejuice, is that your stance?
Make it good.
Okay.
Yeah, make it good. There's good remakes out there. There's been some great movies that have been remade and made well. Make it good. If you're gonna do it right. If you're gonna remake it and make shit, don't do it. Simple as that. There's good remakes out there. There's been some awesome remakes, but there's a lot of shitty ones because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Most of the good remakes happen to be horror movies, and that's it.
Yeah.
But as far as the other movies, action movies or timeless classics that are being remade, they're pretty much shit. Horror movies, the ones they're coming out with, are kind of sick. I like them. By the way, I can't wait to watch Candyman this weekend.
Oh, it's Candyman's coming out this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it. Hopefully, one of these days. What day are you going?
Thursday. Thursday night.
Oh, really?
I think at 9:30.
Okay, that might be a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So, folks, if you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Punch the shit out of it. Beat the crap out of it. Helps with the algorithm, all that good crap. All right. Got another one. Rick and I are on the same page regarding remakes. No,
just don't. It's not about even making them good. It's depending on certain ones. Don't touch it. There's certain movies.
Yeah, like don't remake Jaws. Don't remake Back to the Future. Don't remake Godfather.
Well, that's the thing. You hear that they're remake that. You're gonna say make it good still. I'm not. I'm like don't fucking touch it. I don't want to hear them remaking Stand By Me.
I want to see them remake Monster Squad. Make it good.
Once again, horror movie.
Yeah, children's horror. It's not real horror.
It's the horror movie though, and that's when I think they will make good. Just imagine if James Wan had a hold of fucking Monster Squad.
Or Muschietti.
Yeah. Or even Derrickson. Scott Derrickson could fucking do a sick one too, man. He's a good horror director.
Horror director. All right, let's jump to this Eternals here. The Eternals, like I guess we've both been kind of just like meh on the stuff coming out for this movie. So we had a new trailer drop. This is definitely the better of the trailers that came out for this. It feels like a little more fleshed out. The other trailers just kind of felt boring to me. Like didn't really show anything that gets me like juiced. Like I want to go see this. It still doesn't look all like super great to me, but this trailer at least had a little bit more substance to it. So it gets me more excited. And now everybody can shut up about, oh, where were they at during the Thanos? Whatever. Like, all right, they explained it. All right, you knew they were going to explain it. They were just going to like gloss over that shit. So they explained that fucking part. So everybody can shut up about that. But it's it's like some more action, some more character stuff. I'm still not really super juiced on this. I don't know if I'm going to see this first weekend. Maybe second weekend, or if
I'll wait till the crowd dies down.
I don't think you're gonna have a big crowd for this. I don't think there's gonna be a big crowd.
It's Marvel.
Yeah. There's a lot of Marvel fanboys that will just go see whatever the crap they want to. People they shit out.
Marvel, yeah.
But what do you think of this trailer, Rick?
I'm still not. Well, I don't like the costumes. After you just put that picture up, you know what it reminds me of? Now yes, you know what this is? This is when you're in your video game and you're creating your own costume to go out into the fucking superhero world that you're about to play in. That's what the fuck that is. But it's and that's the whole thing. I don't know if do we really need this movie? I think this is a response to they had an idea of doing stuff. And they were going to do it with the Inhumans. Now they're doing it with the Eternals.
I think I mentioned this before. I think this is we're running out of shit to do. Let's try before we got the X-Men Fantastic Four characters. So this is like, all right, let's try to like dig deep and try to push these these characters that no one cares about. Like kind of get that same Guardians of the Galaxy kind of vibe. Like make these like C-listers fucking epic and like relevant.
You know what the cool thing about Guardians is that Guardians took place in space. Just it weaved its own thing. We have space elements. We're stuck on fucking Earth again. It's going to be that. And this is what I don't like because I have a feeling it's going to be that human story of what the superheroes do.
What's it like to be human?
Yeah, and what's their humanitarian things that they're doing good for the world when they're not destroying people as collateral damage in battles. What do they do? I don't want to have this is like the special interest hero movie. So tell me what you do in your time off. I don't want to see this. This is an advance. This is a movie for story advancement. And I think this would probably have been better for Disney Plus.
Like a series
show.
Yeah. Well, if they could change my mind, if you hint to some like Galactus shit, you have some.
If you show Galactus, yes.
Yeah, if you got some shit like that, I'll get a little bit more juiced. If I hear like, oh yeah, Galactus is gonna appear, like you're gonna get some hints of Galactus, maybe some some of the other cosmic stuff that they couldn't do before because get a Shi'ar mention, get a fucking Imperial Guard mention.
That would be nice.
Yeah, so that's the kind of shit. Like I want to see some like we did a little bit of like spaces, of course, massive, and the Marvel Universe space is so fucking massive. There's so many things going on. Definitely, if they're gonna hint to that kind of stuff, I'll be juiced.
But does that justify a movie to be made for just to get hints? That's where I'm at with the storyline of it, because and for one thing. For all the people, I know there's a lot of Marvel guys and Marvel movie fans that watch this and they're like, "Oh my god, is that Galactus?" Do you guys not pay attention to the fucking movies when you watch them? Does Galactus have fucking like 6 little fucking eyes going down his fucking shit?
Hey, Galactus. All honestly, Galactus was a cloud at one point. So
yeah, well, they obviously don't know what he looks like then. But it's like, come on, guys. There's Celestial. The one thing I'm just about is the Celestials. That they're going to introduce Celestials into the whole thing. There's going to be it shows bigger ramifications because I just don't like being on Earth. If you're going to talk about like alien beings and everything, like, why are we here? To find out what we're fighting for. I don't fucking need to know. I live here. I know what the fuck we're fighting for. It's like I don't need to. It's like give me more heroing.
Yeah.
less
less zeroing.
yeah, less of the, you know what it is? It's like how we talk about with Kong and like Godzilla. Less human shit, more monsters.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I want to see more fights, and it's the human element of it.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need a human element.
Big Leo 415 Eternals looks cool.
It looks alright.
Who's the villain? Mephisto?
Oh god, keep bringing up fucking Mephisto.
The movie does have potential to be a bust though. Yeah, I could see this one being like, but like a bust for them is like, oh, it only will make 800 million instead of $1 billion. You know, like that's that's a bust in in Marvel lore right now. So yeah. I'm not super juiced on this. I mean, I'll probably watch another trailer. Like my rule is, if I'm not into it, I'll keep watching trailers until I am. But I'll watch it. It's Marvel, it's like I like to be a completist and see the whole story they're weaving. But I'm not. Yeah, as far as like the last couple trailers and all this, I'm not juiced yet. I'm not like, oh man, this is gonna be epic. Like the same thing with Shang-Chi. I'm not really super like juiced. I want to see it, but I
want to see that too. But if honestly, I feel like if there's no Fing Fang Foom, I'm gonna be disappointed.
You're gonna have a dragon, not have Fing Fang Foom? What the fuck?
Exactly.
What the hell's the point? Yeah.
And he has a lot to do with the Mandarin, right?
What's up?
Fing Fang?
Yeah.
He's with he's a Mandarin storylines too, right?
Oh yeah, like they have a lot of crisscross in lore. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't like the suit. Like costumes are so boring. Like the Shang-Chi outfit is boring too. Like
it's the same costume designer, has to be.
It's just I don't know. It's boring. Do something different. Like they're all looking super generic and super the same. Like come on, man. Especially you got the X-Men coming out and like Fantastic Four. I want to see some new stuff with the costumes.
It's the character creator screen on a video game.
Yeah, it's just kind of boring. I don't know. So we'll stick with Marvel before we get to our main topic. What'd you think of What If episode 2?
The T'Challa.
Yeah, I dug it. Yeah. I like their team. I like that.
See, and what I like about this one is that the format was definitely fucking different. The first one followed along the lines of the first Avenger, pretty much like story beats. This kind of didn't. It wrote its own thing. Like I love the fact that just because Thanos talked to fucking T'Challa, fucking he got over and found a better way. And I love that there was like a running joke with Thanos the whole time, like that's genocide. No, but it's efficient. But it's efficient.
Yeah, I did like that. I like that a lot.
I found that to be fucking. I found it to be like charming on Thanos' part, but it's efficient.
The stuff with Howard the Duck and stuff like that. Yeah, I dug it a lot, man. I like this little continue. I like how dude was like a fan, the total opposite. Like, oh, he didn't know who Star-Lord was in Guardians, and
that was
Star-Lord. Oh, I know you. He fanboyed out. That was pretty good.
And he pretty much followed him the whole time afterwards and shit. Yeah. He fanboyed to the.
That was pretty good. I like that a lot. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I like where this is going. I like the what ifs. So yeah, I like where it's going.
I'm excited for actually now after two episodes, I'm excited for the whole season because now it does feel this feels very more Marvel.
Yeah,
I liked WandaVision and I liked all the other two shows too, but they still felt like Marvel TV shows. This feels like it's MCU shit.
The animation I'm definitely growing on me a lot more. Yeah, too. I'm digging the animation, I'm digging it. Yeah, I like where they're going. Did they say what the next one's going to be?
I have a feeling I have a feeling it might be the Spider-Man one, or it might be Spider-Man, or it might be the Spider-Man Doctor Strange one. It has to be that. I have a feeling based on just the release of the trailer.
That's a good point. Yeah. It's I can't wait for the zombies one. That's gonna be fucking fun.
I think I'm hoping that that's gonna be the season finale.
I think so too, because that seems like a big, maybe that's where they kind of bring everyone in, like the multiverse. Bring Star-Lord, bring fucking Captain Carter, and create like a multiverse Avengers. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then bring all of them to battle zombies in New York. That'd be kind of awesome. All right. Well, speaking of multiverse and what have you. Our big topic, Spider-Man No Way Home has premiered. The big trailer everybody was complaining about, bitching about, and when is this going to be released? Finally got released. Got leaked on Sunday night, I believe. I waited to see the official one. I kind of don't like watching those like cam footage ones, like unless it's like something like oh I need to see like right away. But so the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, we kind of knew this was going to be kind of part of the storyline. That Spider-Man was going to try to get Doctor Strange to like undo his everyone knowing his identity. But spoiler alert for Far From Home, Spider-Man's identity gets revealed. Yeah, a lot of like cool little visuals. This feels like a very Doctor Strange movie. They have a lot of the elements from the Doctor Strange, the fake Inception scenes and shit too. So I'm I like a lot of this trailer. I'm Spider-Man. It's my favorite character of all time, and I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. They need to get them out of high school because Tom Holland's starting to look like Andrew Garfield in high school. Like he's getting a little too old now to be playing. Like we need to get out of high school now. It's been 3 movies. Let's get out of high school because they're aging out of those characters now. Like the first 2 were okay. It was all right, kind of borderline. Now it's like you look too old to be in high school now. The one issue I have is that the storylines are pulling from One More Day is one of the worst fucking storylines of all time, where Spider-Man basically his identity's been revealed, and
Is this the one after Civil War?
yeah, this is one after Civil War. Aunt May gets shot because all the villains are coming after him, and he basically goes to Mephisto to basically make everyone forget that he's Spider-Man or that he's Peter Parker. And basically, Mephisto wants his marriage, and that's how they ended the marriage in in the comic book continuity. This also looks like it's pulling from I think what's it called? There's another storyline they're pulling this where kind of dealing with Doctor Strange also. So I don't. The fact that they're pulling from those storylines makes me very hesitant to be very excited about because that first was that's One More Day storyline, one of the worst fucking storylines. It was written by Bendis. Even Bendis took his name off the storyline because he didn't want his name associated because that's how fucking bad it was. So they're pulling some elements from that movie, which kind of worries me because I fucking despise that storyline a lot. I think a lot of Spider-Man fans do. They're on the same page, so that has me worried that they're pulling elements from that, and this looks like a lot of Doctor Strange stuff. Like I want Spider-Man in my movies. I don't need Doctor Strange like being the whole thing. So that got me worried also. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and we have already seen Into the Spider-Verse too. So they kind of covered a lot of these kind of elements. So I know they're going to do something different. So we did get some reveals. We got to see Alfred Molina, a little de-aged Alfred Molina. Like the Hello Peter line was awesome. We got to see a pumpkin bomb. We got to see. I think we saw got some electricity. We saw like a little bit of sand. We kind of saw an outline of the lizard. I think, possibly.
I don't know if I saw the sand one. Right.
Yeah, there was some sand popping up. So yeah, I saw a couple of trailer breakdowns. So they kind of pointed out. Oh, yeah. So interesting stuff. I want to see how they explain all these characters. I marked out for the pumpkin bomb. Seeing the pumpkin bomb roll down was pretty awesome. So yeah, but it's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I love I do love multiverse stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking we're gonna get too much weird Doctor Strange stuff because we're already getting Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness a couple months after this. So I kind of want to see a Spider-Man movie, not a prequel to the Doctor Strange movie. So I have some hesitation, but it's just got some trepidation, not totally against it. But Rick, what were your thoughts, man?
No, well, parts of it I liked. I don't know if I like the whole Doctor Strange because I think I remember the storyline you were talking about. That's the one where you said like he made a deal with Mephisto and him and Mary Jane no longer are married, right? That was the one.
Basically, he took their marriage.
It cost him something, but that's what it was.
He basically cost him his heart pretty much.
So I just don't want there to be it's Mephisto, not Doctor Strange reveal, because then that means now Doctor Strange is gonna go after Mephisto.
Yeah, I had that thoughts too.
This is just like you said, it's a prequel to, it's a prelude to this movie, and it's not a bad thing. They've done that before It's just you don't do that with Spider-Man, and you don't do that with a third movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the fact that they are bringing the villains. I don't know, as much as I love Thomas Hayden Church, I don't know if I want him back as Sandman, because if you got Goblin, Ock, and Electro, that's a good fucking 3 to add to fucking Vulture, Scorpion, and maybe Mysterio. He's not dead. That's my 6. That's my 6. I don't want them to bring like anybody else like out. My whole thing.
I don't want to see Rhino.
I want Doc Ock. That's who I wanted. Like out of that fucking universe, I want Doc Ock.
Doc Ock for sure. Defoe is awesome too. I like Defoe. So just as long as they don't have a Power Ranger costume.
That's the thing. I'm hoping for a redesign.
I think
I've heard they redesigned Electro, which I'm super happy about.
Yeah.
Shit, if Jimmy Fox is showing up looking like Black Lightning, I'm fucking juiced still. Like, like just like the black suit with the fucking lightning bolts, or the single lightning bolt in the middle. That would look sick. I just don't want him looking like a fucking, like a glowfish.
Because I'm a motherfucking glowfish.
Yeah.
Davis, I can't wait for Green Goblin to take off his mask, and it's Franco. Crowd booing would be hilarious.
I don't want Dane DeHaan either.
Oh no, keep him away. I'm not a big fan of Dane DeHaan.
Oh, he's a good actor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his. Yeah. Big Leo, can't wait for Spidey movie. Stop hating Ray. I'm just being real, man. I'm just saying, like, I could easily be a shill and like just love everything they put out, but no, I'm gonna question this shit and have trepidations, man. It's called being an analytical fan, man. I've read too many comics to just accept all this shit as
just to let it go.
It's like, I'm gatekeeping.
Right? Fucking people so why are you gatekeeping on this? I'm like, because they shouldn't fucking make it.
Yeah, I have 2 Spider-Man tattoos. That's how much I love Spider-Man, okay?
I'm the gatekeeper. Are you the key master?
But yeah, was anything else stood out from this trailer for you?
I saw the different suits. Which I think he's going to have different suits for the different fights.
Yeah.
I think
I probably have that one suit to fight Electro.
Black and yellow's, the black and gold suit's going to be to fight Electro. I have a feeling on that. It's going to be like super conducted. But what I think might happen at the very end, and I'm hoping for this, because if you get the villains, you're pretty much thinking you're going to get the Spider-Man, the other Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he takes a costume, or he just says fuck the Stark costume, because he's going to face Norman Osborn, he's going to face Dr. Octavius, and he's going to face Electro, who, they can all fuck with probably technology. I'm hoping he goes back to being fucking my friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't want fucking Stark tech on him anymore.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of that trope of like Stark. Oh, Stark did all this. Stark is the reason for all these villains. Stark is this. Like, oh, Kang's, Kang's gonna be related to Stark, and like, no, he doesn't have to be fucking Stark all the fucking time, dude. I get it. Like, everybody wants to suck Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking dick all the fucking time. I get it. Yeah, he was great, but Stark is not the end all be all in the Marvel universe, man. Like, enough with it. All right.
They give Stark more love than they give Cap.
Yeah, no, Stark is. Yeah, I
don't understand it. I mean,
I don't get it. Yeah, read a comic, folks. Tony Stark's a prick in the comic. He's not a fucking good person.
I think it's the what's it called syndrome. It's the Jennifer Lawrence syndrome. They just make the character out. I mean, Stark is big, but I just think they make the character way more out there because of the person who's playing him on screen. Wolverine, hello.
Yeah, that fucking that pumpkin bomb is sick. Yeah, the same fucking Melina is sick. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're gonna pull this off, man. This is very epic for sure. This is definitely gonna be an epic flick for sure. Davis, my big hope is the after credit scene with Miles Morales. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
I want to see a child. I want to see a kid though.
Child.
Yeah, no, because how old is Tom Holland in it? It's still I don't want to see.
Well, it looks like he's 35 now, so I don't know. Like,
I don't want to see Tom Holland give up.
I would assume he's going to be 18 in this movie.
I don't want Tom Holland giving up Spider-Man yet.
This looks like it takes place over a span of probably 6 or 7 months. So, I don't want to see Miles just yet, but like a little hint of Miles, yeah.
Like if they show like a kid looking up and then oh, Spider-Man, and then the mom says, "Come on, Miles." That'd be sick. that'd be sick. But I don't think I want anything more than
Yeah,
that.
I want to see Peter's story played out a little bit more before we see Miles brought in. Yeah, and we still have the Into the Spider-Verse flicks for Miles. Miles.
And the other thing too is I think this is my thing. I guess with Batman and with these characters that have really good the rogue galleries. I want to see movies to feature all the fucking villains that they have and not just rehash the same ones. I love Joker, but let's not keep making Joker movies. I love Green Goblin. Let's not keep making Green Goblin movies. These guys have a fucking roster of supervillains. Let's just keep
as far as
villains.
Yeah, give them open up the fucking push some of these other guys. I've been wanting this for a while though for Batman. I want to see the supernatural ones, man. I want to see Man-Bat. I want to see Clayface. I want to see all these like weird fucking supernatural villains that he has.
I'd love to see a Hush movie, a legit Hush movie.
It's not supernatural.
No, I'm just saying. Actually, it can be. It's a two-parter. You have fucking Jason Todd coming back from the grave. And Clayface.
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 Where do you see Clayface?
Clayfaces.
The shit demon. Go Gotham. I'll go see it. It's a Spider-Man movie. But it's just I have some.
This is first day for me, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. First day for me too. Yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
First day.
Yeah, this is no doubt. But I just, I'm just hoping they don't pull like some of the elements that really made that storyline horrible. So I don't know. It's just like the storylines they're pulling from. I'm just a little cautious about. So I'm a little gun shy when it comes to Spider-Man and those storylines. So.
And I want those villains to be real. I don't want that they're a figment of an imagination or some kind of shit.
Mysterio comes back
Mysterio's and fucking with him. I don't want them to be.
Well,
I want them being pulled out of their. I want them to be pulled out of their world, and they're staying here.
Yeah,
that's why it's No Way Home.
I heard one theory about it's going to be like they're going to pull all these villains from different multiverses, and basically the Green Goblin's going to tell them like, hey, if you send these people home, they're going to die because it's like right before they get killed or some shit. So basically, he basically tricks Peter to like basically keep these villains here, and so that's how they stick around. So, yeah. Jet Expectation. I'm waiting for Craven. Need that Hunter. Yeah, gonna get. Was it Kick Ass? Fucking. Is gonna be Aaron Taylor Johnson is gonna be.
Oh God, no! Is that for real still?
I think so. Yeah, they haven't said otherwise. So yeah, that's still on the docket, I guess.
Oh my God,
no. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like you said, first day, man. I'm it's Spider-Man, my favorite character. I love this. I love this characterization. I love this version of Spider-Man. He's definitely my favorite on-screen Spider-Man, no doubt. Homecoming is definitely my favorite Spider-Man movie, live action, anyways. Far From Home is great too. Hopefully he sticks the landing. And Mark Webb, he's doing Fantastic Four next, so he definitely has to stick a landing on that. So hopefully he sticks the landing on this, because if this movie sucks, that's going to get me worried about fucking Fantastic Four. And we might see some hints of Fantastic Four because he's directing that, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of sprinkles of some Reed Richards or some hints of some other stuff.
Mention of the Baxter Building.
Baxter Building, we can see some mention of, maybe some, maybe a Latverian reference, maybe talk about Yancey Street, you can fucking throw that in there too. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some sprinkles of some Fantastic Four. It's going to start happening within the next few movies, so we're going to see some X-Men and Fantastic Four stuff sprinkled in. So yeah, it's a decent trailer, but yeah, just a couple issues, but I'll be there opening day. I'm a Spider-Man mark for sure.
I'm glad they didn't show the other Spider-Man just yet, because that's going to be
save that for the movie. Don't put that in the trailers. Don't put that in the toys. Save that for the movie. Have that as a surprise. Because people are going to show up. It's Spider-Man. You already know that some of the older villains are going to be there. Save that for. I want to be surprised in a theater seeing Toby or whatever. I don't really care about Andrew Garfield. I don't need to see Andrew Garfield. We could keep him away.
He was a Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with him not being in it. Well, Toby will be fine. Yeah, see, Philby agrees. Oh. Andrew! R.I.P. Charlie Watts. Yeah, the drummer from Rolling Stones passed away.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
He's getting good now.
It's the most epic battle that's been going on. The fuck he throwing at him, man?
Didn't think I could get my hands on.
He's gonna throw a chair at him. I mean, it'd be awesome if you see like a chair fly back at you.
It's a wrestling match.
Oh man! All right, cool. So yeah, Spider-Man, we're gonna see it. A fun trailer. I'm glad they finally released the trailer. It's been like it's only what 4 months away. The movie's supposed to be coming out. Like
yeah, they were. This is another troll move by them. They knew this is one that fucking fans are like super juiced about. You know, because they've heard so much about it when it comes to the villains in the storyline that they're bringing villains from the Sony. And I'm hoping that this is a move by Sony stepping out of the way.
yeah, there's a rumor that Disney's trying to buy Spider-Man characters from Sony.
Good.
Yeah, it might be.
They got the money. It's like but the thing is, it's hard for Sony because this is a cash cow.
Well, let's hope Ghostbusters is a big hit for Sony, so they can. Yeah, all right, we have this franchise to deal with.
Yeah, that's funny because then you'll see Disney like, you got what now?
Hey, what's this Ghostbusters you have? Yeah.
And do we still got money left over? How much do I have in my pocket?
All right, cool. All right, that was the big topic for this week. All right, so if you're watching, like that video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, please. All that good stuff helps with the algorithm. Hit that like button, punch it, smash it, put in a stew. Right on. All right, and then next week, I think we still have to talk. We'll talk off air about what days and when we're going to go on because our schedule is going to be a little crazy next week. So we're going to move some stuff around. So definitely, we'll definitely be in contact with you guys about that. All right, let's see here. All right, so jump to the pull list. Pull list of stuff you picked up recently. You want to talk about, good or bad? Something you watched, listened to, a piece of art, a toy, a TV show, a sporting event, whatever the hell. Something you want to talk about. Rick, what's on your pull list this week?
Let me see. Do I really have much on my pull list? Oh, fuck yeah. Everybody who's a wrestling fan.
I was gonna wait. I was gonna say it, but I was like, Rick's probably gonna say it.
anybody who's a wrestling fan right now, and you've been enjoying WWE for whatever many years, and you've been fed up with the product, there is an alternative, folks. AEW. It's a burgeoning promotion now. I mean, it's been out for what, 2-3 years.
I think the third year coming up.
Third year, yeah. And for people who've been out of the game for a while, and you remember certain people, there have been a lot of big shakeup in the business. CM Punk, one of the biggest game changers, is all elite, and there's a lot of signings to be made. This is huge. This is like this is DC Marvel going at it, like. But DC Marvel, they don't really go at it like, out there. They're just competitors because of they make comic books and they're two companies. But
yeah, this is like Marvel teaming up with Dark Horse and Image and like doing all, doing a Spawn, Spider-Man, Hellboy crossover, like, like doing like other big guys going at it. So,
and that's the best part. This is like, it's just one promotion, like making deals with other promotions to just make the business better and get matches that we want to see. And now we're going to get to see champions. I can't wait till we do have a true Clash of Champions where it's CMLL and AEW, New Japan Pro, Ring of Honor, TNA, just throwing their best into one pay-per-view. Like you throw a pay-per-view like that and you do 3 hours, I'd pay $100 for it easily. No issues. Like, because you can hardly get me to watch. You couldn't pay me to watch WWE right now. And I have the network, and it's what, not $5.99, $9.99, or whatever the fuck it is, and I don't watch it. I watch it, but I'll watch it for nostalgia's sake. this AEW feels where WCW was going before the NWO came. It had a good trajectory, and then a lot of shit got fucked up. You know, too much WWE guys coming in. People are saying it's the same thing that's happening. I'm like, it's not. Hogan and Macho Man coming over and Nash and Hall coming over is different than these cats who nobody's heard of. They know that they're good, but we never really seen them. The Malachi Blacks, we never really seen them on TV. Alistair never really got a chance on WWE TV. You know, CM Punk, he fought tooth and nail to be on TV. So that's I love going off in rants when it comes to wrestling. It's something I'm truly passionate about, and I definitely want AEW to get more notice, because there is an alternative. We don't have to. You don't have to watch. And
you don't have to put up a weird fucking puppet at the corner of the ring winking at people or something.
3 hours. 3 hours of bullshit.
Yeah, it's like I loved WWE for a long time, and I stopped watching for a little bit and then came back. Mainly, I came back for the Rock Cena back in the day, but I stuck around because of CM Punk. Like he was such an intriguing character, such a fascinating, a great wrestler, a great talker, just a great he comes down the ring saying it's clobbering time, man. Come on, now.
I love that. As a comic book fan, I fucking love that. Got a fucking tattoo of Cobra on his fucking arm.
Yeah, he's got the GI, the ninja, the Snake Eyes Storm Shadow tattoo on his arm. He has, using the things fucking a catchphrase when he comes to the ring. And he actually wrote for Marvel a couple issues here and there. So
I forgot what he wrote too.
I think it was a Thor storyline.
Was it Thor? Okay.
I think so.
I thought it was the Fantastic Four was like a Ghost Rider, but that's still sick. Man.
I think it's a Thor. So I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, no, it's a great product. It's fun. Even if they're not a huge wrestling fan, they have just fun characters and easy to follow kind of storylines and great
the athleticism is awesome in AEW.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's fun to watch, and if you're old school fan, they have Sting there. If you fucking remember fucking Sting, they have Big Show. They have Jake the Snake as one of the guys. They have Arn Anderson. They have Taz. They have all these greats that
the list goes. Tully Blanchard. They got Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, they got all these old school guys helping the young guys kind of grow and they're gonna get Daniel Bryant coming in soon. They're gonna have probably most likely Adam Cole coming in.
I've heard there's a lot of announcements coming, dude. I heard Ruby Soho is about to come. There's rumblings that Bray Wyatt is he's gonna show up, but he's not gonna show up till maybe October.
I don't need Bray Wyatt in there. He should go to TNA.
No. He should go to TNA. If anything, he should go to New Japan.
Yeah, I don't think
he's a character.
I don't. Yeah, if he comes in, I don't want to see him as Spooky Bollocks fucking character.
He'll come out as another character, man. He'll create something.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one dude that I fucking dude. Go create something, see what you got, and let's try it out. Because he knows what he's doing. It's just he's been booked bad, man. He's been booked bad.
All right.
He's over his fuck.
All right, that's all right. So, Matt, you can start watching again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anything else on your pull list, Rick?
No, because I want Matt to keep watching the show, and I'll keep talking about AEW.
AEW. It was great. It was for sure. I watched. Have you watched the Malice at the Palace documentary on Netflix yet?
No. Oh, the fucking when what's his name ran up into the stands?
Yeah, that was fascinating, man. You should definitely check it out. It's like an hour. Oh, it's only an hour. But it's a great documentary. You kind of see like everyone's side, like how all the shit went down, and kind of how they got kind of maligned for a lot of that stuff. It's
the fans. Those fuckers are in the wrong for that shit.
The fans and like the players got kind of like fucking pigeonholed. Like Jermaine O'Neal was such a but he just got labeled a thug, just along with the other. And so it's fascinating. It's really very cool to see like all the different sides. And I just like the one fan, the one nip-looking fan that got punched. Jermaine O'Neal, you could tell he's a little.
The one who looked like he was coming up and it was about to. Oh shit!
He clenched up though. He you don't come on the court and like clench up like you're ready to fight. And so, but it's pretty fascinating stuff. I definitely I would recommend checking it out for sure. I picked up some comics this week. Hell of a week for Ray, I tell you. Flash 73. This is continuing the Wally West return as the Flash. Great standalone story. Him fighting Heat Wave. Very like kind of a touchy, kind of a heartfelt kind of story about his Heat Wave's dying of cancer, and so he's kind of going around burning hospitals because he's kind of bitter. And Flash kind of talks him down, and it's kind of like that scene in Justice League Unlimited when he's talking to the Trickster, and scene, it's one of my favorite scenes in any cartoon. It's just a great scene, like it sets Wally apart from a lot of villains, a punch first kind of villain. He's definitely one of those villains one of those heroes that kind of he'd
rather talk to you than fucking fight you.
Yeah, and I like where this story's going. I'm really digging that Wally West of the Flash again. Another great book that came out this week, Guardians of the Galaxy number 17. This is continuing, was it the last Annihilation storyline? So this is, of course, our Lord and Savior Doom is part of the team right now. Al Ewing is great. I've been saying this every week. Al Ewing is a great writer. I'm going to try to read everything he comes out with. But he writes a hell of a Doctor Doom. I'm digging it a lot. And next, the trial, X-Men Trial of Magneto. This is kind of dealing with Scarlet Witch has been killed on Krakoa, if you're following the X-Men storylines. And Magneto is basically the prime suspect. What I like about this book is basically like it's almost like a CSI Law and Order type of thing where they're like kind of investigating the crime. All the mutant like X Factor is like investigating crimes and stuff. That's their deal. And so they're kind of breaking down. They're all like using their powers to like kind of recreate the scene and stuff, and kind of like go step by step on what happened, like how she died, what happened.
So wait, it cuts to them being in the trial and them like coming back and cutting out to like the investigation.
The trial hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
But it's the first issue. So, but it's definitely cool to see them kind of use their powers to kind of recreate the crime scene and kind of break shit down. It's very interesting storytelling for sure. I like it a lot. This one is who's writing this one? I forgot. Leah Williams, who's been pretty damn consistent in her X-Men writing. But I'm digging this. I'm digging it. I want to see where it goes for sure. There's been some theories why she was killed and why Magneto would supposedly kill her. So some great scenes, man. Like fucking Pietro's in here. He has a very, very interesting scene with Magneto. Yeah, it's a great Magneto issue. I like the one scene where they're all like all the original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants from the original team. They're all at the Blob's bar. They're all sitting there and just basically give a toast to Wanda because she was a part of the original Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So I thought it was a great scene. Definitely check it out. There's definitely more to it, and it's definitely like not so cut and dry, but it's definitely cool as a crime procedural kind of thing. I was digging it for sure. All right, cool. All right, so let's jump into the hidden gems. Hidden gems, just something in your collection you want to show off, something cool, something you like, something precious to you. I got mine. My last minute one. Rick, you want to go first or want me to go first?
I'll go first. So I'm actually watching my hidden gem right now.
I bet you are.
1991. I'm pretty sure it's 91 or 90. Arachnophobia.
Oh, great.
So yeah, like I'm a big fan of like those what do they call them? Like drive-in style horror movies. So Arachnophobia is I remember watching this in the fucking 6th grade, and it was fucking hilarious. It's a little scary because a lot of people are fucking scared of spiders. And these spiders are fucking like super vicious and like deadly. Like I heard like 100 times more deadly than the Black Widow. But the funny part is I remember after this movie there was like such a fucking uproar in like news, like, oh, killer spiders from Bolivia, and I was just like, wow, fucking people, that movie really fucking like scared people and shit. It's like I wonder if like after Jaws, like, oh god, sharks are everywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was definitely that. Yeah, you read some of like the the reports, like people were scared to like even use the bathroom because they thought a shark was going to come and bite them in there. It's like no one's going to like a shark's not going to end up in your pool, man. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so it's like, but the thing is with the spider, if like a little spiders could come up anywhere, so I could just imagine like hella people fucking just killing a whole load of fucking little spiders.
Spiders are your friends, okay? When they fucking, you got bugs all over your house, you want spiders fucking protecting your ass.
But yeah, it's a cool movie. Jeff Daniels was in it. Harley Jane Kozak, John Goodman, Julian Sands, directed by Frank Marshall. One of my fucking favorite little comedy guys from the 80s, Stuart Penkin. He's in it. I don't know if you remember Stuart Penkin from Not Necessarily the News. He was like he was one of the anchors. So yeah, it's fucking fun as shit. I remember when I was a kid, we went to the movie theater, me and my friend Scott, and we saw this right after summer school, and we went to the theater, watched it, and we're like, dude, this fucking movie was pretty badass. So as we're walking through, there's like a magic shop, and we walk in, and they have like those plastic little spiders, and we bought a bag of them, and we weren't the smartest kids in the world, but
and hilarity ensued.
Yeah, we went back to the theater, fucking bought tickets, went right back into the movie, and we knew where the scare was coming. So as soon as the scare comes, we fucking just chucked a whole bunch of the fucking spiders into the fucking crowd, and the reaction was like the best. I wish like William Castle would have seen us do it, because they would have been like, "Oh, that's a great fucking idea," because everybody was like, "Oh my god!" But we were expecting people to be pissed about it. People were like fucking laughing, like, "Oh my god, oh shit!" I think they thought it was part of the show, but it was it's fun. It's a fucking fun movie, man. And hopefully it'll be therapy for those people who are arachnophobic, like my older brother. But not so many years later, he still is.
Saw that in theater. Goodman kills it. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, Goodman's in it just for like a little bit. But talk about fucking chewing up screen when you're on it, dude. People remember Delbert more than they remember Jeff Daniels, and he was more in the movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just that look, his look, just like he's like the Spider Buster.
Yeah, the little walk away after he fucking steps on the spider, and he feels so accomplished after he kills it. Just like looks under his shoe. He's like, "Yep, that's right."
Rick, the original 40X. I bet he is. Yeah, I bet he is. Moving seats. Lori, apparently the spider they used it was an Argentinian bird-eating spider, body size of your palm.
Oh, for the granddaddy, yeah, for the general. But for the little ones, I mean, those things were tiny and they were quick and they pissed people off and shit. Every spider was getting killed after that. But yeah, it's a good movie, Arachnophobia. Go check it out, guys. It's on. I believe it's on Hulu right now.
Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu. Go watch it on Hulu.
Awesome. Let's see. My hidden gem. I'm not sure if I showed this off before. I'm gonna show it again though. If I
is this what you're gonna show up? The fucking cell from Hanna-Barbera.
It's my in-action figure from the Clerks animated series, but this is Brody Bruce from Mallrats. This was a Dallas Comic-Con exclusive. The original one had a comic book in his hand, so this one has a little cup for cola, no ice. One of my favorite on-screen characters, one of the characters I would probably relate to most in cinema history, is Brody Bruce. So it's my little in-action figure. I love this figure. The director, was it Diamond Select came out a Brody Bruce figure a couple years ago. I was so disappointed. It didn't have the original shirt on. So I was like, I wasn't a fan. But yeah, this figure I've always been a big fan of. Yeah, one of my favorite in-action figures. I still have a couple of them. But yeah, this Brody Bruce is definitely one of my favorites for sure. Brody? Yeah, I love Mallrats, man. Just a great fucking movie, man. Just one of Kevin Smith's best for sure. Yeah, that's my hidden gem for this week.
Nice.
Not very exciting, but whatever. Awesome. All right. Well, this is probably the quickest one we've ever done.
It was a slow news week. It wasn't really that.
Yeah, luckily the Spider-Man fucking trailer dropped because we'd be really.
I would have talked about fucking AEW for like fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, we would definitely be doing the top 5 today that we didn't fucking.
Top 5 slow.
It's a little news week. Yeah. All right, Rick. Anything you want to shout out to, or anything you want to rant about? Before we get out of here.
No ranting.
Oh,
No ranting.
no renting or
Oh,
raving, my
oh yeah.
friend.
All right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Small little thing. If you guys are in school, if we have people who are younger who are in school watching, please take care of yourself. Wear your masks and be good. All right, just wear your mask when you're in school.
There you go. Yeah, don't be a little shit. Yeah. I can't imagine the horror that teachers are going through right now with these little shits, little bastards.
Well, it's not so much them, but it's everybody turned into fucking sucker momzilla right now. So
how dare you make my kid do something to save lives, you assholes!
And honestly, this is the thing that sucks, and I have no apologies about saying it. This is what happens when you give everybody a participation award. This is what happens.
Yep, pretty much. People suck.
Everybody's special.
Yep. Lori, thanks, Lori. Always fun, guys. We try. Mask up, fuckers. Mask up. All right. Yeah, keep follow the social medias. You'll find out when we do our show next week. We're still working on times and what have you. Next week's gonna be a little cray. So maybe we'll get a special episode on Friday. Maybe a special episode on Sunday. We don't know. Maybe Rick by himself, or Rick a special guest. We'll see. So all right, we're gonna get out of here. Press that thumbs up button. Follow the socials. Follow the channel. Subscribe. All that crap. Tell your friends about us. And all that good shit. All right, Rick. Thanks a lot. You have a good week.
You too, man.
And we'll see you guys very soon.